here we have the fourth episode from our tutorial how to use Capture One and how to work with this software. I already selected a few pictures from the last shooting, and here we have the one that we are gonna edit. So we have here the picture. This is how I edited it for myself. Here is the original raw file. You can see there's nothing moved, still the same as it was. First of all, I'm going to shift the white balance, because the white balance also added me the total exposure of the image. So I want to put it a little bit down because for some reason it was on almost 7000 kelvins, so I will put it a little bit down. If you don't want to edit it manually, here is the small tool you can use. Just I don't know how to call it, this little button here, or you can just hit the W on your keyboard and you can click on any kind of black, white, or any part of shadow. So if you have some like ground floor or something like that, you can use it. You are not supposed just to click on pure white or pure black, just anything from the scale, from the gray part. So I will click it on this black. Okay, that's the magenta, this looks fine, and even though I put it a bit down, it's too much of magenta. This way it looks a little bit better. So after we adjust the white balance, we can adjust the basic exposures. So I want to put it a bit more down because behind my girlfriend is a lot of fog, to see that it's like moody, dark. So I have to add a bit contrast. The same reason in the fog was so large and all around us that we didn't have any kind of shades, so this is fine. We can pull out a bit the brightness, so the midtones, and also I will desaturate it a bit. Okay, we can go like -20 almost. Okay, now I'm gonna to fill a little bit the shadows, so I will just turn up those shadows, so the darkest part, and also the same I am gonna to remove a little bit from the highlights. Now we can edit the levels, so I have pure black. We can set the warnings, and now you can see that here is pure black, so there is absolutely no data at all, so there's pure black, and I want the point when it just starts, so something like this. And also we will move the other part of the levels, so we'll add a little bit more extra data in here. Okay, now we can add another layer. So I will create a whole new layer. I'm going to use gradient not the gradient mask, but the circular mask, so radial gradient mask, and we'll enhance a little bit her face. Okay, so just add a little bit brightness in her face, and one more just for her eyes. Okay, and once again, if you hit the keyboard M, you can see the mask. Okay, and here we have it. So this is enhancing a bit of her eyes. I can take down the opacity bit, and here is enhancing her face, and you can also put it a bit down. Okay, so those are the basic edits. We can add a clarity bit. I will use the punch one because it changes from the point how it's calculated. Okay, and also a bit of the structure. It will look. I want to do it in this layer, not that one. So this one is back, and go to the background. So just adding a bit of structure to her, and this way it looks amazingly sharp and crispy. Okay, now we can edit a bit of the colors. We can edit the white balance and the color balance. It's like color grading movies. You have 3 sliders, you can move a bit. So we can move the shadows. In some parts we want to have to look it like it was dark outside, so I will go for something between the purple and blue, and also I'm going to put it a bit down. Midtones I don't want to change, I will just put the midtones a bit up, and highlights we will try what it will do best. Probably okay, and we can lower the opacity of it. If you want to see what did you do, just hit Alt key and click here on the back button. And this is what it was before your coloring and after your coloring. It looks good. Okay, here we have color editor. We have the basic, the advanced, when you can click the selected colors, and also skin tone. So let's go through the basic. I want this color of the jacket to pop up a little bit. So we can just select this color, and we can click here just to view selected color range. So everything else will be grayscale. So now you can see that I am just editing the color of the of her jacket and also the hoodie. We can add a bit lightness down so it will look a little bit darker, and we can saturate it a bit. Okay, let's see. This is after the editing, and this one was before the editing. Okay, that looks fine. So we can do the same one with her backpack. Okay, I have here also her skin. So I will do it probably. I will need to lower the smoothness a bit, and we can add a bit of the saturation and lightness in here. Okay. Now we can go to skin tone. It's very easy. You just click on the skin. This is supposed to be her skin. Due to the skin is very similar than the color of her backpack, we don't mind then, and we don't need just to smooth it and uniform it. So it will take all the colors that are almost the same, and the gradient between them will be a little bit smoother. So if she has some marks on her face, like the pigment marks, it will smooth it up a little bit. So as you can see, this is the picture. I will create a new variant. So this is the before, and this is the after. You can see you can edit it in like few minutes. It's not that hard, but you have to play with it a little bit. Even though this was a portrait, quite very easy, I already prepared a few other pictures that I am going to edit with you. So stay tuned and see you in next video.